I want to share something with you. I have a friend named Andra. He works in an office, and you could say his life is pretty decent. Always dressed neatly, stable job, good salary, and still has time to hang out. From the outside, everything seems fine, but there's one thing that makes him often confide in me: the girl he's seeing. Here's the story. Andra has been dating a girl for quite some time. She's beautiful, smart, and friendly. The type of girl that makes you want to put in effort. At first, everything went smoothly. Whenever Andra texted her, she would reply. Sometimes it took a while, but she always replied. When Andra called, she answered. When he asked to meet, sometimes she could, sometimes not, but she always responded. Now, the problem that bothered Andra, she never reached out first. You know the feeling, bro? Andra is always the one initiating, thinking about what to say to keep the conversation going, making topics, and taking the initiative to hang out. From morning until night, if Andra didn't start the conversation, his phone was silent. Imagine how exhausting that is, not because of the messages, but because it feels like he's walking alone. At first, Andra thought positively. Maybe she's just not used to starting conversations. We've all thought that, right? Being optimistic. But over time, honestly, bro, he got tired. It felt like the effort only came from one side. And if a relationship is uneven from the start, it usually doesn't suddenly balance out. One night, Andra texted me, "Bro, I'm confused. Does she really care about me, or am I just overthinking? Should I chase harder to make her notice, or should I step back?" Andra's story is actually very common. Many guys face the same situation. The answer isn't simply to keep chasing or give up. It's more about how to handle this situation without destroying yourself. That's why in this video, I'm going to explain how to handle situations like this without harming yourself. Here are some important points, so listen carefully. 1. Don't make her the remote control of your life. I told Andra, "Bro, don't let your happiness depend on who texts first." Sounds simple, right? But in practice, it's hard. If you're used to waiting for notifications, your mood can swing depending on her replies. Solution. You are not waiting for the world to give you a reason to be happy. You create your own reasons. Your morning schedule, your goals, little things that make you smile. They're all in your hands. If you can be happy with or without her messages, that shows you're a stable guy with control over your own life. Trust me, that's way cooler in a girl's eyes than a guy who panics every time his message is read. 2. Sometimes she's testing you. I also told Andra she might be testing you. Not all girls do this, but some want to see your true nature. Are you easily triggered or calm and steady? Do you panic and chase harder, or stay composed and continue your life? At this point, it's not your words that speak, it's your behavior. If you stay calm, you send the signal, "I don't need validation to feel okay." That sets you apart. Remember, these tests aren't meant to be won by chasing harder. They're about holding back and showing you have your own life. 3. Don't be too predictable. Do you know why girls get bored? Because their guy is too predictable. Always there, always on standby, always initiating. A relationship without dynamics is like watching a movie with no plot twists. I told Andra, give her space. Don't always be first, let her feel the longing. If you're always present, she'll never realize how valuable your presence is. If you step back a little and stay quiet, she'll usually start reaching out. Not a cheap push and pull, but energy management. A pause is healthy for both you and her. 4. Your life is more important than notifications. Andra often said, "Bro, every time I see no messages, my mind fills up thinking about her." That's what drains your energy. Not the messages themselves, but the overthinking. If you use that energy for something else, the results are far better. Imagine if instead of worrying over messages, you use your time for working out, better body, better sleep, better mood, improving work skills, career growth, developing hobbies, more fun and sane lifestyle. All of this naturally makes you more attractive. Girls respect guys who focus on self-development, not those staring at their phones all day. Your value isn't in how fast you reply, it's how rich your life is outside of messaging. 5. Silence has a voice. Sometimes, silence doesn't mean you don't care. It's a statement. I won't force effort from someone who doesn't want to. Calm, composed silence, not sulking, sends a clear message that you respect yourself. Sensitive girls will notice and usually respect you more. If she doesn't notice, at least you didn't sacrifice your self-respect for attention. 6. 2 winning outcomes. I told Andra, if you stop always being the first to reach out, there are only 2 outcomes. First, she starts reaching out, shows she cares. She may have been comfortable with you always putting in the effort. You can now build a more balanced dynamic. Second, she doesn't reach out at all. Might sting at first, but it's actually better. You realize all along you were doing it alone, and you don't waste time on someone who isn't worth it. Both outcomes are wins. Either you get a positive signal or clarity. 7. If she contacts first, don't jump for joy immediately. Take a deep breath. Respond casually to show your life is full. Example, hey, sorry, just got back from my run. How's your day? Warm, but shows you have a life. If she asks to meet, schedule it at a time that suits you. Your attention is valuable. Giving it consciously makes you look high value. 8. Stop being a detective. Overthinking is exhausting. You'll create 100 scenarios, 99 of which won't happen. The reality might be simple. She's busy, not used to initiating, or not interested. The only thing you can control is your response. Use your energy for real actions that improve you. 9. Self-control. Attraction. Girls respect guys who have control over themselves. You don't need to be rich or super handsome, but being calm, composed, and consistent sets you apart. Every time you resist forcing effort, you level up as a man. Stable people are naturally attractive. Remember, cool masculinity is calm, firm, and consistent, not loud, stubborn, or obsessive. 10. The right girl won't exhaust you. The right girl won't make you feel like you're walking alone. If she never puts in effort, chances are she never will. But if she's serious, you'll see her effort, maybe small, maybe occasional, but enough to make you feel appreciated. Small, meaningful gestures, like asking about your day first, offering alternative plans, or giving updates make you feel valued. Conclusion: if you're in Andra's position, don't panic. Don't chase more. Don't give up immediately. Take a breath. Step back. Focus on yourself. Give space for longing to grow. Observe the pattern over several days. Let the data speak. Not drama. If she cares, she'll come. If not, you've just saved yourself from an unhealthy relationship. Remember, silence is also a voice. I have self-respect, and I deserve someone willing to put in effort. In the end, it's not about who texts first, but who is truly serious and willing to meet you halfway. Thanks. Hope this helps.